Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brittany and I'm on a mission to hit subscribers. So make sure you click that button below, I would appreciate it. So I'm actually sitting down, and to be honest, my camera, there we go, my lighting was crooked. It almost seems like a serious video, but it's not. I'm actually readdressing a video that I did a few months ago about your brackets. Brackets are back, because in that video, and I will go ahead and link it above so you guys can check it out. It's a really good video. I was actually talking mostly about my nuts and bolts that were going bad. I did end up stripping them due to the amount of times that you are, taking off your brackets, whether you're putting on your hat device, whether you're actually expanding it to go to bigger hoops, because I do have my 9.13, so it does require it to go out a little bit. So I do use those a lot for my mama sweaters, things like that. Unfortunately, things do wear and tear after a while, as a lot of things in our lives that we deal with will. And basically what was happening is my right hand bracket was not staying tight. And that is a huge problem, especially when you're working on applique. Applique is when you're going to be putting fabric onto a product, whether that is a shirt, a hat. I've done a pillow cover, couldn't think of the name, things like that. So the thing is that every time you have to pull the bracket off, or not the bracket, but you have to pull the hoop off and reattach it, you have to make sure that your brackets are not going to shift on you. And if they do, they're going to lose its spot and you are now going to ruin a product. Trust me, I've had my fair share of products getting ruined. So I want to dive into the actual machine, what we need to do, what the problem is that I was facing, and we were trying to solve it, but ended up paying and getting a whole new bracket. As of right now, we are mostly focusing, and the whole video should be focusing on my right bracket here. Now, here's the thing. Bracket is on, right? Watch. It's moving. We can't have that. That's unacceptable. Back here, which is my right hand thread or bolt, was actually the one that was giving me an issue. And this one is fine. That's why you're seeing so much movement this way versus the other way, okay? Now, to be honest with you, obviously, as anybody would try to do, I'm trying to avoid spending money, right? But the problem is that even after Kyle and I did take a look at it, unfortunately, there was nothing we were able to do. So he was trying to help me out quite a bit by trying to do a different size bolt. There's a lot going on over here. There was just a lot going on over here, guys. And it came down to the point that basically, and I wish I could show you on this side, but I don't know how he put it on. So let's just go ahead and show you from the other angle. So what happened to my particular bracket is, I don't even know, but there's threads inside here. Maybe you can see them. Maybe you can't, but there you go. Threads inside here. And I honestly think what ended up happening is the threads inside here got stripped. So what happened was, over time, every time I tried to put my bolt through it, it just would not lock it into place and it kept slipping. Okay, so this is the old one. And when you do buy a new one, you are gonna get 2 fresh new bolts. Thank the high heaven. Because guys, this is not cheap. I believe with shipping and everything, oh, I'm so sorry, I hit my camera. Oh, you could see me. With the shipping and everything, it cost $61 to replace this bad boy. And as we all know, Big Bertha is not cheap. Problem is that I would end up probably spending more money replacing products rather than just spending the $61 to replace the physical bracket. And so I am glad that I just went ahead, bit the bullet, and I did do that. Now, of course, the first time we are putting it on, we do have to tighten it quite a bit because it is pretty loose. But I just want to show you the difference. And again, I am trying this for the first time, so let's hope. Okay, so you see how this is tight? It's kind of off focus, but Here you go. This is super tight, right? Actually, you know what I did just watch? I watched a Ricoma video where they told me not to tighten these down until I actually put my bracket on. So let's actually do that. So according to a recent Ricoma video, they actually said to leave your brackets kind of on the loose side. Put your hoop on. This is so hard when sitting down. I am not joking. So ignore that hiccup because this is not easy sitting down. This is why I stand. So they said, go ahead, put your product on. Of course, you are gonna hear a little bit of movement. I talk about this in the other video. Please watch it. I'm telling you, it is worth the while. So now that we have that everything is nice and tight, let's go ahead and tighten our bolts down. I'm actually, now my product's actually in the way, so that's fun. So what we're gonna do is just tighten her on down. And then let's see what actually happens. I'm honestly excited to see it not click. Hold on. So, okay, see that? She's nice and secure. Let me make sure this one, nice and secure. All right, now look. Now let me take this off just to be a little bit dramatic. Look, no movement now, none. This is just going up and down, not side to side. So now you can tell Big Bertha is back up and running. So I know that was a bit of a shorter video, but I really hope that you guys are seeing issues that you can run into with your machine, not just with, you know, your bobbin running out, your needle snapping, your thread getting all tangled into a bird's nest and everything like that. At the end of the day, you have to make sure that your brackets are not going to cause you a headache. Now, did I want to spend the $61? Clearly no, we discussed that. I didn't, right? But it's going to probably save me hundreds of dollars in potential products that I could ruin moving forward. Because again, I don't actually provide like the sweaters, the customers do. So I'm only making profit off of the work that I'm doing. So if I ruin said sweater, now I gotta go out and replace it. So again, keep that into consideration. When things start to go wrong with your machine, bite the bullet, replace it. Personally, what I do, and hopefully you do as well, when it comes to making profit off of your machine, I put that money away. That money can either go right back into my business. Obviously, other people are doing this as a full-time gig. Clearly, you're going to pull out the portion of living, and you're going to pull out the portion of things that you're going to have to constantly replace, such as thread, bobbin, things with your machine, repairs on your machine, upgrading yourself with hoops, and all these different little gadgets that are constantly coming out and constantly needing to stay on trend, especially with like 3D foam. You get what I'm saying. So things can be expensive. Any hobby will be expensive. So do keep that in mind. But again, like I said, take care of Big Bertha. Big Bertha will take care of you. I hope you guys found this video very helpful. At least I found it helpful because I was just thinking that originally I was the problem and came to find out she was just a little worn out and we just need to replace some parts and that was it. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you could, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next crafting project. Bye, everyone.